Hi, good morning, and welcome back to Create, Share, Inspire podcast. I'm Kristin Omdahl, and this is episode 584. If you're joining me live, please say hello. We're in, let's see, it's just past sunrise. We're in my beautiful tropical backyard. Wait for people to pop over from pre-chat and notifications. Excited to see who's here this morning. The birds are already singing for us. Ah. Hi Pamela, hi Thea, good morning. Hi Christine. Hi Joe, good morning. Hi Melissa and Judy and Lisa, good morning. Hi Edna, good morning everybody. Hi Gay, hi Sunshine, hi Naomi and Jane. Happy Tuesday everybody. Hi Joe and Melanie and Nora and Lucy. Hi Val and Bianca and Thea and Melissa. Hi Christine. Good morning everybody and welcome back to Create, Share, Inspire podcast. This is episode 583. Did I say no? 584, and we're live in Southwest Florida in my beautiful tropical backyard. The birds are singing, the kitties are relaxing, and I'm excited to see all of you. Hi Judy, good morning. Hi Carrie. All right, well, as you can see, I finished my first Sweet Clara cardigan, and I got up early this morning and did the photo shoot in my backyard. Hi Kim, Shelbell, Lisa, good morning everybody. So you know what that means. The pattern is written, the pattern is sized, the charts are done, tech editing is complete, well 90% complete. I think we need to do one more round. And the photography is done, so I will be able to release the pattern very soon, and I will be able to do the video tutorial very soon. So I wanted you to see that I made a long sleeve version of the Sweet Clara cardigan, and I added ties to it. And I came up with a way to make a tassel without cutting the yarn. So I did crochet chain loops and then made a crochet chain to wrap around to make a tassel that doesn't have cut yarn, which you know what that means. It'll wash much better and it'll wear much better. Edna, I just said the video's not done yet. It will be coming out soon. Yes, it will be coming out soon. I was just explaining the process of when a pattern comes out. There are so many steps that have to be done. So today was the photo shoot, and I photographed the cardigan over a blue dress, a black dress, a white tank top and jeans, and then this white flowy top and white jeans, just to show different looks, because I think a cardigan like this can be worn in so many different ways and over so many different outfits that I thought showing it over a couple of different silhouettes and a couple of different colors might be helpful. And when I do the video tutorial, I'm actually going to make a second Sweet Clara cardigan because I want to show how it looks without the sleeves as well, because as a vest, I think it has other opportunities. I think there are definitely reasons to have a long sleeve version or a 3/4 sleeve version, and there are definitely reasons to have a sleeveless or short sleeve version. I made this one in Be So Sporty Bling yarn, which is #2 sport weight bamboo with a thread of pure silver applied into it. This is colorway Midnight or Shale, maybe it's one of whatever soft black colors there. And I'm going to do the shorter sleeve version in Be So Sporty yarn without the silver, just so you can see some of the different similarities and differences between the long sleeve, short sleeve, bamboo with silver, and bamboo yarn. And I'll do it in a completely different color too, just to show you more variation. Hi Mary, I think I saw Mary. Oh, Shell Bell. When's the pattern coming out? Soon. When's the pattern coming up for the white dress? Soon. All coming out soon. Hi Sylvia. Hi Mariana. That's a pretty name. Sounds pretty when you say it. Thank you, Nancy. I think it looks really beautiful in the Sporty Bling yarn too. I'll come close so you can see the silver. Maybe you can see the silver from far, but silver looks really pretty in there, and it just has that gorgeous drape that we know and love about bamboo yarn. Hi, Kim. Good morning. All right, so let's turn the phone back on. This was so much fun yesterday. Who wants to do some call-ins? So what we're going to do, I wanted to touch base on the fact that doing the call in to win segment on the podcast. I don't know which days I'm going to do it. I don't know how frequently I'm going to do it yet, but I did want to let you know that I changed my mind about what I said about it yesterday. I said only one person will win each day or each time I do it, and I decided that every person that calls in is going to win a free pattern, and then one person will win a larger prize, and I'll decide on any given day what number that's going to be. So like today, I think let's make caller number 7 be our bigger prize winner, but every person that calls in will also win a smaller prize. Oh shoot. My phone says it's updating. I'm not used to these flip phones. Let's see, maybe. So if anybody wants to call in, anybody that wants to call in and say hi, please feel welcome to call me. And once you get through, you'll want to contact me through the contact me button or customer service on my website, and share your contact information, and we'll get you your prize. Phone's updating. What were the chances of that happening right this second? All right, there we go. Judy just put up her email address, judy@kristinomdahl.com. Yeah, there is no voicemail set up, Alicia. I'm not taking voicemail. I'm only doing live call-in. So the phone only gets turned on during the call-in section. Yeah, there is no voicemail. It's not a phone that's intended for customer service or anything like that. It's just for calling in live to win prizes and to say hi. I guess we'll have to wait until it finishes updating. Okay, well, while we wait for that, we can take other questions. Does anybody have any questions for me in the meantime? I'll let you know when it's done updating. Yeah, and if you get a busy signal, call back, absolutely. And if it rings and rings, it means I'm on the other line still, so you just have to keep trying. Just like you did when you would call in a radio show years ago. This is strange. Did I block the cardigan? Yes, I blocked the body of the cardigan. I don't know if I blocked the sleeves or not yet, but I did block the body of the cardigan, yes. Oh. Probably blocked the whole thing. Nora won a free pattern yesterday. Yay, wonderful. No, Cindy, the cardigan pattern is not available yet. I did the photo shoot for it this morning, which means it'll be available very soon. Okay. It's still loading. I see Verizon now, though. Thank you, Trina. I love the color, too. Okay, phone's working again. So if somebody wants to call me, here's the number. Go ahead and give the phone a call, and oh, looks like we've got a call. Get that on speakerphone. Hello, hi, this is Kristin. Who am I talking to?
Alicia, how are you? And
Good.
everybody else?
What did you say your name was? I couldn't hear you.
Alicia.
Oh, hi, Alicia. How are you? How you doing?
I got lucky, I guess.
Yeah, you got lucky. You're the first caller today. Wonderful.
Yes, awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome. What are you working on right now?
Excuse me?
What kind of craft projects are you working on right now?
Well, I just finished your mandala motif
Uh-huh.
tote bag. Came out really pretty.
Oh, awesome. What color did you use?
I used variegated.
Okay.
yarn.
And how?
It's pink. It's pink in the body and variegated for the strap.
Oh,
Came out
okay.
really pretty. I did it for my granddaughter.
Wonderful. I'm so glad. That's a really fun project.
Where should I send a picture?
You can send it to, well, when you contact Judy today to get a prize for calling in, Judy at KristinOmdahl.com, Judi. Send her the photo.
Excuse me?
You can send the photo when you contact Judy for getting the prize.
And who should I, do you have the number for Judy?
Yeah, it's Judi at KristinOmdahl.com.
At KristinOmdahl.com.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.
You're welcome. You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, that was awesome to hear from Alicia. Was the speakerphone turned up high enough? Could you hear her okay? I was kind of curious about that. So that was number 1. Okay, good. Judy P says she could hear. Great. All right, so if somebody else would like to call. Oh, we've got another call already. Hi, this is Kristin. Who am I talking to?
Hi, it's Melanie Roberts.
Hi, Melanie. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Wonderful. Thank you for calling.
Thanks for answering.
You're welcome. What are you working on this morning?
I actually just finished a shawl last night, no pattern, but I'm interested in starting the Fine Julian Shrug next as soon as I get my yarn for that.
Oh, awesome. That'll be great. What color did you choose?
Purple.
Oh, that'll be beautiful. Awesome. And so you've got the pattern, charts, and video tutorial. You'll be all set to go.
Yes, I can't wait.
Okay, great. Make sure you email Judy after the show so you can get a prize, okay?
I will. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye.
That was fun. Thank you to Melanie. All right, so we'll take, that was caller number 2. So we'll take a third call here. Here we go. We got another call. Hi, this is Kristin. Who am I talking to?
Hello, this is Kim Rodriguez.
Hi, Kim. How are you?
I'm doing quite well. Thank you, Kristin. How about you?
I'm good. Thank you. A little tired, but I'm all right.
Good.
What are you working on this morning?
I have just gotten started on the Twilight motif vest.
Oh, the one with the 5-sided motifs for the yoke, right?
Oh, I love doing those motifs.
Yeah, they're nice and quick, right?
Yeah, it's fun and it's very mathematical because I'm like you, I'm a math person.
Uh-huh.
So I just love doing those. And it's like, ooh, and I kind of came up with a color scheme, 3 different colors to mix and match for the motifs.
Oh, like I did in the video?
Yeah, I kind of copied what you did.
That's why I showed it that way in the video. I wanted to be able to show other options because I think it'd be really fun to have lots of colors in there. I hope you'll share photos with me when you're done, okay?
Sure will. And then the rest I'm going to be doing, it's going to be in
Peacock teal?
What's it called? Oh, peacock teal? Is that it? Peacock J-T? Yeah.
Oh, that'll be beautiful.
It's called peacock.
Awesome. I can't wait to see it.
Okay, great.
Okay, so don't forget to email Judy after the show so you can win a prize, okay?
Will do. So nice to talk to you.
Wonderful to talk to you too. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, so that was Kim. That was fun. All right, was that 3 calls? I gotta remember how to keep count. I think that was 3 so far. So we got to remember number 7 was going to be the grand prize winner today. Oh, we've got another call. That was thanks, Joe. All right, we have. Hi, this is Kristin. Who am I talking to?
Renee,
Hi, Renee. How are you?
I'm good.
Great. What are you working on this morning?
I am actually knitting a shawl for my mother.
Oh, that's so nice. Wonderful. When I first learned how to knit and crochet, it was to make baby things for Marlon when I was pregnant with him. And after that, the next thing I started making was shawls to send home to my mom.
Oh yeah, my mom's been wanting one for a while. I was like, all right, I got time now. I can do it.
Wonderful. That's great. And you said you're knitting it?
Yes.
Okay.
And I crochet too. So.
Yeah. Oh, wonderful. Well, thanks so much for calling today. Oh, I know. I like taking breaks between the two also. I think it's really good because I think you use different muscles for knitting and crochet. So switching back and forth is a nice break without being a break, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Well, thanks so much for calling today, Renee. Don't forget to email Judy after the show to get your prize, okay?
Oh, definitely.
All right.
Can't
Thanks
wait.
for calling.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so that was Renee, caller number 4. Let's take a 5th caller now. I love doing this. It so much reminds me of Radio Collins when I was a kid. I love it. Okay, we've got was that 5? Let's see. Answer another one. Hi, this is Kristin. Who am I talking to?
Hello, Kristin. It's Kerry from Australia.
Well, hi, Carrie from Australia. It's so good to hear your voice. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm great, thanks. Yeah, I think you're our first international caller for the call in to win.
Oh, okay.
That's awesome.
I'm not usually up this late, but I am tonight.
What time is it there?
It's 11:30 p.m. at night.
Okay, it's 9:30 a.m. here. That's awesome.
Okay.
What have you been working on today?
Sorry?
What have you been working on today? Any knitting or crochet projects?
I haven't done anything today because I have broken 2 fingers, so I've been having a little bit of a rest today.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have done a crochet along that's been going on here in Australia over the Easter weekend, and I have been working on that, but I had a break today.
Yes, if you broke 2 fingers, I think you need a long break. That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, I'm very disappointed that I can't do much because I'm missing it, but I need to give it time to rest.
Yeah, and honestly, don't push yourself because the more fully you heal, the more likely you are to not have any setbacks, and then you can go right back to everything you want to do.
That's true.
And easier said than done.
Sweet Star cardigan.
Oh, thank you so much.
It looks gorgeous.
Thank you. I love mine. I can't wait to share it with everybody.
Yes, I can't wait to get the pattern either.
Awesome. It's going to have charts and written instructions, and I'll be working on a video tutorial very soon.
That's lovely. It's so amazing to think that we're actually talking live and we're in different parts of the world.
Amazing. Yeah. Live on camera, live on the phone at the very same time. It's amazing. I'm so glad you were able to call this morning. Please make sure that you email Judy after the show so you can get a prize, okay?
I will. Thank you, Kristin. I love you.
All right. Thanks. Have a great day and feel better soon.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay. Does anybody want to remind me what number caller that was? Was that 5? I already lost my count again. You know, I'm not one. I'm pretty good at Thank you, Joe. I knew you'd let me know. So that was 5. So we'll wait for another caller here. So we've got 2 more for the grand prize winner, but so fun. Here we go. Here's caller number 6. Hi, this is Kristin. Who am I talking to? Hello?
Hi, Kristin. Hello, Kristin.
Yes. Who's this?
Rita Lopes. Rita Lopes.
Rita?
Yes.
Oh, hi.
Oh, my goodness. I love you. I love you, my daughter, and I love you.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. I'm so good to hear. It's so good to hear from you.
Yes, you ask people what they're making. I'm making your scarf, Liliana, the one that has the fringe on the edge.
Yeah, the pretty flower fringe on the edge.
Yes, yes, and I just chose the colors that you did, because I'm learning how to use colors by watching you.
Wonderful. Isn't it fun? It's a nice, easy project once you get going, right?
Yes, yes, yes. Oh, Kristin, you're just wonderful, wonderful. And I'm glad I'm one of the ones that called in and got through. So
Yes.
you have a great day today.
Thank you.
Okay?
Please make sure you email Judy after the show to get a prize, okay?
Okay, I will.
All right. Have a
Bye-bye.
wonderful day. Bye-bye. All right. That was nice. So we just talked to Rita, and she was call number 6. And so now, oh, we've got another call already. All right. Hello?
Hello,
This is Kristin. Who am I talking to?
it's Jane Huddy from Florida. How are you?
Hi. Good, Jane. How are you?
Well, I'm doing fair today. I first want to say I've been very ill for a year, but your podcasts, your yarn, your patterns have kept me going.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, and I just love it. Look forward to it.
Well, thanks. That means a lot. And you make me cry too. I mean, I'm. That's why I do what I do. I want to bring joy and comfort and peace into everybody's lives. So anytime I can hear firsthand that I've done that, it's so special because I live in a bubble, right? I work from home.
Yes,
I don't spend time with many people. I live and work at home all the time. And, I
oh,
put myself out there to try to be as helpful and empowering as I can, but I don't know until somebody shares with me. So it means the
yeah,
world to me for you to say that. Thank you.
yes.
I'm
And
so glad I can help
um,
you.
today I'm working on a sleeve pattern on a tank top for my best friend's birthday.
Wonderful. That's so nice.
Yeah, and I've done the little cap sleeves before, and she just absolutely loves it. Loves it.
It's so comfortable, especially if you're not happy with the state of your arms. It just makes
Right.
you feel so much more comfortable to leave the house with just, even if it's lace, you can still see your arm, but you can't see all the nitty gritty details of it. And
And she wears jeans and tank tops all the time, and she just loves it when I send her these things.
and it's a feminine touch too. It just takes something so plain, jeans and a tank top, and it just dresses it up with a little bit of femininity. I love it too. I'm
Yeah.
so glad.
Yeah. Well, thank you for everything that you do.
Well, you're welcome. I've got a surprise for you too. You're our grand prize winner today.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you're the 7th caller. So make sure you email Judy after the show, and she'll get you information about your prize.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, Jane. Have a wonderful day.
Okay, you too.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Well, that was fun. So now we did our 7 calls. So the calling section is over. So I'll turn the phone off, and maybe we'll do it tomorrow. I haven't decided. Well, it depends on what else I want to teach you or show you tomorrow. But on any given day, if I feel like I want to do it, I don't want to put any pressure on myself about it. I'm extremely tired right now. And as you can see, a little bit emotional because I'm tired. I don't want to put any extra pressure on myself committing to something like this. So on a day when I feel like I'm doing the call in to win, I'm going to. So all I can say is just be here, and when I can do it, call in and you can win. There's so many things on my plate right now that I don't feel comfortable promising anything. I'd rather everybody be pleasantly surprised when we do it rather than expecting more than I'm giving and be disappointed. So what's that expression that I always forget? What's that expression about? You know what I'm trying to say? Where not overpromise and underdeliver. I always say it backwards. Yeah, crazy. Promise less, give more. I said it completely backwards, didn't I? Yeah, I said overpromise and underdeliver. That's not what I want to do. I say this all the time, don't I? I say it backwards every time. Oh, yeah. Anyway, like now now I'm having a hard time saying overpromise. What is the expression? I can't remember. Oh, well, Grace said it more succinctly anyway, so we'll go with Grace's version, which I've already forgotten. Promise, promise less, give more. Yeah, that's what. Thank you, Grace. See, I needed that help today. Yeah, so I just feel like the podcast is so amazing because it's organic, and I make a point to not overly plan it because I like the element of surprise, and I like going with whatever I'm in the mood to share. And that's why I do the quotes randomly and everything else. I want everything to just be natural and organic when possible. So, promise less, give more. Yeah. I want to under promise and over deliver. Thank you, Joe. I just couldn't wrap my head around it. Yeah. Wasn't it great to hear from everybody today? We heard from lots of regulars, and we heard from someone from Australia. That was absolutely amazing to do all of that live too. So definitely worth picking up a second phone. I have a funny story to tell you about the phone. Now, you know that I like to watch a lot of crime drama, right? Power was one of my favorite TV shows of all time. The Godfather is one of my favorite movies of all time. I definitely get in the mood for crime drama sometimes. When I called Verizon to find out about a phone to do this, I wanted something that was really basic, right? Didn't need any bells and whistles. It just needed something that could receive calls. So I was like, yeah. When Verizon answered the phone, I'm like, yeah, do you sell burner phones? And he says, burner phones? Do you mean disposable phones? I'm like, oh yeah, that's what I mean. Because I guess they call them burner phones on drug dealer shows, and the proper word is disposable phone. I was kind of embarrassed, but also kind of laughed because, you know, how we learn things is from, our point of view, and where I didn't know what a disposable phone was. But I thought it was hilarious that I asked him for a burner phone. He's like, we don't sell burner phones. Did you mean disposable phones? Yes, that's exactly what I meant. Thank you very much. And so they actually sent me a flip phone, like I showed you, and it took a little while to figure out how to use that again. I haven't used a flip phone in a long time. Yeah, it was wonderful to hear everyone's voices too, because I know a lot of the names you probably recognize from the callers as well. Linda, you call them burner phones too from watching crime shows. Yeah, that's exactly, but that's not the correct term for them. They're called disposable phones. So just an FYI. Yes, Alicia, we're going to under promise and over deliver. That's my motto, and you know that is my motto too. um, Question about the shawl. Jackie wants to know if on the knit shawl that I did a video tutorial for last night, if the second ball uses the whole ruffle. And yes. Do you want me to go grab the shawl? It'll only take me about a minute to walk to my studio and come back with it. Do you want me to go walk and get it? Because then I can show you more about it. Grace said yes. All I needed was one yes. I'll be right back. Yeah, I have to say, I did mean to bring this with me this morning, but between trying to get that photo shoot done this morning before the podcast and in the middle, I did 4 outfit changes to show the Sweet Clara cardigan in a variety of ways. And in the process of doing that, really early this morning, I dropped the mirror over my dresser, and thank God the mirror didn't break, but the entire wooden frame, it's an antique dresser from my grandfather, and the whole thing fell on the side of my knee. And so I'm just a little out of sorts because my knee hurts really bad. Yeah, and so the last 2 days in a row, I've set my alarm for 5 a.m. to do extra work before the podcast, but then worked all day too. So I'm just a little extra tired today and a little extra emotional. And now that I hurt my leg, just even more emotional. Anyway, there were a couple things that I did want to tell you about this shawl. One thing is, this is the Princess Hibiscus shawl that takes 2 balls of Be So Sporty yarn, and I did a video tutorial for it last night on my YouTube channel here, so you can see the video now. It is extremely easy and relaxing to knit this shawl. I know somebody mentioned in the comments last night that she considers this one of her Zen projects, and she always has one on her needles. I can see that because once you get established in the pattern, it's so easy to just keep going in the increase section. And then, so this is meant to be a 2-ball project and Be So Sporty. So when you finish the first ball of yarn, you finish the increase section, you switch to the second ball of yarn, and you make the ruffle. Now, because the ruffle rows have so much more yarn, or so many more stitches per row, I want to show you something that's going to be mind-blowing in a way. The light green and the dusty blue, right? Each one of those is the exact same amount of yarn. Because if you think about it, these rows were growing, right? So it's really deceptive how much more yarn a ruffle takes. Those are the longest rows, and then they have all those extra increases. So this is 2 balls of yarn. This is all of the first ball, and this is all of the second ball. The other thing that I wanted to mention is you could do this in Be So Fine yarn instead, and then it would be a 1-ball project. You could do this in Be So Sporty yarn in 2 different colors like I did here. Or what if you did 2 of the same color but did this in Sporty and this in Bling? You could add Bling here, or you could do Bling for both of them. Or you could just change colors between them. Or you could stripe the whole thing. You could do both colors and do stripe work, and then you would use both colors in both sections. So there's no right or wrong way to do this. All I can say is that the pattern is extremely easy. Look at how much drape this has. I mean, it's unreal. And you add a ruffle in drapey yarn, and you've just got this feminine, almost sexy flounce when you move. It's just gorgeous. So you could either do all 1 color, do it in the 2 colors. You could change colors for stripes. You could do Be So Fine yarn if you wanted something thinner, or you could do it in Be So Sporty like this, or do it in Be So Sporty Bling. Or you could do it in Be So Soulful, which is also a number 2 sport weight. These colors aren't available right now. I did this shawl many years ago, so you won't find these 2 particular colors on my website, but I have lots of beautiful colors right now. Yeah, you could add colors that are close together. You could do high contrast. There's so many different ways you could do it. It's such a relaxing shawl to make. I absolutely love working on these. So I think that you would also love that too. Yes, you could do this in crochet. I just haven't done an exact replica in crochet, which I should and could. You know, just the time it takes to make the whole sample. But yeah, you could absolutely do this in crochet. You would do, you know, double raglan increases at the 2 sections here, and then do the full increase for the patterns on my website. It's called the Princess Hibiscus Shawl. And if you go to the video tutorial, which is the last video posted here on YouTube before the podcast this morning, all of the links are in the video description there for the pattern and the yarn. Renee just found one of my old books on a tablet. That's cool. What colorway is the Sweet Claricardi? This one's done in Be So Sporty Bling, and I used colorway Shale. Whatever, I think it's Shale. Let me double check. I've got my computer right here. I can try to check to be sure. I'm pretty sure it's called shale. It's the only dark, soft black yarn in Be So Sporty Bling. I'm pretty sure it's called shale. My computer doesn't want to participate. I've got lots of beautiful colors in Be So Sporty Bling right now, and this one is whatever the soft black is called. I'm pretty sure I called it shale. So it has lots of soft black and gray, and then that just, the way it works with the silver thread is just so beautiful. It looks great over black. It is called shale. Thanks, Judy. I thought so. I showed this morning over a dusty blue dress. I showed it over a black dress. Showed it over white. It would also be pretty over red or burgundy. Someone's asking how long it takes me to create a crochet shawl pattern. It definitely depends on the size of the yarn, the size of the hook, how many yards you're using. Obviously you use big hooks, thick yarn. It's much faster than thin yarn and small hooks. But I gotta tell you, I've got an urge to do some really fine lace shawls. I wanna do a wedding ring shawl. Does anybody know what that means? Yeah, and depending on the day and what's going on too, right? I can do, nobody, so Christine doesn't know, Lisa knows, Thea doesn't know. Okay, so a wedding ring shawl is when you make a knit or crochet shawl in very fine gauge. So I'm talking maybe doing it in a B hook or a C hook, like a 2.75 millimeter for a crochet, and in knitting maybe doing it on a US 3 or a US 2 knitting needle, which is around that 2.5 to 3 millimeter size, and making lace. And so it'll use more yardage, but it'll be the finest fabric, very sheer, and it's supposed to be so thin that you could fit the whole thing through a wedding ring. So Be So Fine yarn would be amazing for this type of a shawl, being that it's bamboo and such fine gauge to begin with, and it would just have the most incredible drape. These will take a long time to make because that's very fine gauge. But it's something that I would really like to see done in both knitting and crochet. So I would definitely like to design one. I would prefer probably someone else to knit and crochet them, but I usually don't do that. I usually make all my samples myself. But they would be amazing. So I'd really like, that's on my to-do list. They are amazing, Thea. You can look it up. They're called wedding ring shawls. That's the general category of it, I guess. But it's really just fine gauge lace. Yeah, kind of back burner, Judy. Yeah, gossamer is another word for it, Nancy. Yes. Have I thought about designing crochet slippers? I do, on and off over the Pamela. The thing is, they are extremely dangerous if you don't put some sort of rubberized non-slip thingy on the bottom, whether you do a leather base, a suede base, or even those rubbery dots or something. There's different ways to do it, but until I figure out what I would really want to put on the bottom, I don't want to design something that would be dangerous. So I'm just trying to figure out decorations for flip-flops. I've never done it, but it would be so easy to do. In fact, I just got these on Amazon. Aren't these cute? They're Javianas flop. You would just crochet like you do around the strap on a tank top. You could just slip stitch around here and single crochet around the strap, and then single crochet around this strap, and then if you wanted to do some sort of decorative stitch, you would do it on top of that row of single crochet. So it's very simple. You would just attach here with a slip stitch and single crochet around the strap. Super duper easy. I live in flip-flops too, Nora, but all year. Yeah, you could add flowers on them. I think a flower added right here would be super cute. Yeah, definitely. Does anybody have any other questions? Ooh, Carrie just got my book, Crochet So Fine. That's wonderful. I love that book. Oh, Kristin, a few episodes back, speckled yarn bug. Those soles are for handbags, and you can find them in my Amazon shop. It's amazon.com/shop/Kristin Omdahl. It's in the craft category there, and they are awesome. They're in the house. Yeah, I'm getting ready to design some bags with them, and I watched a new show on Netflix this weekend that gave me the inspiration for the stitch patterns that I want to do with them. There's a show on Netflix. It's a artist competition show for glass blowers, and it's called Blown Away. I think there were 10 episodes. I love glass blowing, and it was amazing to watch the artists. And there was one episode where one guy did a technique called reticello, which is Italian for net, and he did this design where it looked like netting over the glass with little air bubbles in each of the netting holes. It was amazing. And so that is the type of technique I'm going to do, one knit and one crochet of 2 color work where it looks like netting. And I will probably call them reticello bags. So I'm just still trying to figure out my colors and writing up the patterns and or charts, but I should be getting started on those soon. Yeah. Hi, Mark. Yep, so because I have one purse bottom that's black and one that's brown, I'll probably do the netting in black on the black base and in the netting in brown on the other one, and then just pick the second contrast color for the underneath. Black and gray might be beautiful. And I'm maybe with the brown do a pop of color. Does anybody have any other questions? Great questions, guys. I appreciate all your questions so much. No? Okay. Then let's grab let's see, I have issues 5, 4, 3, 6, 7, 1. I have 1 through 7 minus 2. So if somebody wants to pick one, we'll do one quote today. Yeah, I've always wanted to learn glasswork too, Nora. On my long list of things that I would love to learn. Butterfly Kisses says 6. So let's pick a quote in number 6, or maybe we'll pick a couple quotes in number 6. Ooh, this is by Henry David Thoreau. It is never too late to give up our prejudices. Yes, 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 1,000 times yes. Oh, this is so good too. This is Helen Keller. We could never learn to be brave and patient if there were only joy in the world. Let's read that one more time. I think that takes a minute to process because this is extremely profound and really helpful to hear when there's things that are stressing us out and scaring us, because it is without the highs and lows, you could not appreciate the highs. So this is from Helen Keller. We could never learn to be brave and patient if there were only joy in the world. That is such a good one. Yes, Helen Keller has so many amazing quotes. This is Francis of Assisi. The one you are looking for is the one who is looking. Yeah, I love that too. Emily Dickinson. Behavior is what a man does, not what he thinks, feels, or believes. Gosh, I love that one too. This is by Elizabeth Cady Stanton. Self-development is a higher duty than self-sacrifice. I love that too. Self-development is so important. Edith Wharton. If only we'd stop trying to be happy, we'd have a pretty good time. Or in the words of my late and dear Grandpa Fisher, he would say, Chrissy, don't forget to stop and smell the roses. Gosh, I'm so glad I thought of that today. I needed that today, Grandpa. I'm going to cry again. Man, you know I'm tired when I cry more than once at a show. Thank you all so much for taking time out of your busy day to spend a few minutes here with me. I hope you enjoyed the show and tell, the talking about the new patterns. I hope you enjoyed the call in to win section. Wasn't that fun? If you were one of the callers, please email Judy, Judy at KristinOmdahl.com to get information about your prize. Thank you to everybody who called in, and I appreciate everybody who called in that didn't get through. Please know that we will definitely do this again, and you can try again. Would love to hear from everybody eventually. Let us make time to create, share, and inspire today and every day. Have a wonderful day, everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow. Same time, same place. Bye-bye.